doing?
Well, here we mean our vision is like people. What's that for? And I eat the on say we didn't like it yesterday. And I
Le
eat
modo
the
sta
on
correndo pa il borgone bien. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you a question that will be the rescue. You not give him the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, the people say not like you. You say you coming to rescue your people. Oh, Rest now stable. No job to go on the table. No just a volleyball. Once you not get no money, just to show your kids can go. No opportunity for the youth. You say to help people, you bring poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people voting for. You treating the people as if to stay you down alone. It's a rescue. I just wanna ask you a question that you think the rescue. You not giving the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you. People say not like you. You say you are going to change things, but we're not seeing changes. Promises you lay on the rescue team. We're not seeing changes. You made the whole country divided into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Nigerian people suffering. You downsizing, you wish haunting. The top of the Nigerian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You know your rescue team. I said, oh, the rescue. I wanna ask you one question. Now who you give the rescue? You not giving the people what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, is the rescue? People say not like you. We not seeing changes. You really want to divide into two. CDC and Unity Party, they can't conclude. You downsizing, you haunting. And on the top of the Nigerian people suffering. You downsizing, you haunting. Now on the top of the Nigerian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You and your people. I said, oh, the rescue. I wanna ask you a question that you give the rescue. You not give him the people what they want, then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, is the rescue? The people say not like you. Now on the top of the Nigerian people suffering, you dance you wish haunting. Now on the top of the Nigerian people suffering. Tell me who you rather give the rescue now. You know your rescue team. I say, oh, the rescue. I just wanna ask you one question. Now will you give the rest? You not give him the people what they want. Then you say you give the rest. Let me ask you, miss the rest. The people say not like you. That's what I am. Now on the top of the heart, even people suffering with anxiety. You wish haunted. Now on the top of the heart, even people suffering. Tell me who you be the rescue now. You know your rescue. I say, oh, rescue. I wanna ask you a question. Now who you give? You not give him what they want. Then you say you give the rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue. People say not like you. That's what I am.
Hey, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. What a pleasant way to welcome all of you to the weekend's edition of the program Freedom Hop on 87.9.
You say you are going to change.
My name is Khan Oliver Khan. I've been flanked by Jerome Roosevelt and Princess Alexa Vanja Colley. Today is certainly the 4th of June 2026, remains the year. We have a lot of issues making the news in Liberia constituting today's menu. What a pleasant way to welcome all of you, our people. Like our friend and brother Osikawa would normally say, we want to welcome all of you, our people. So those of you who do not love the things we say, to our friends, our families, our critics, he knows how to do all of the arrangements. But one thing that is certain is the fact that he will always be, even those who hit the ground that we can work on. What a pleasant way to welcome all of you to this fascinating edition of the program Freedom Hop on 87.9. There are 2 minute things to talk about today. The Liberian government is spending $300,000 per quarter on lobbying firm in the United States of America, with the sole purpose of watching the country outside why the internal image of the country is terrible and deplorable. We're going to talk more about it. The government is spending $300,000 every 3 months in America. I repeat, the government is spending $300,000 every 3 months in the United States of America. Why schools in Liberia are classroom blackboards. They are out of years. The rules are leaking. Business social services continue to remain challenging in the Leeward counties. But again, the government is a basic watching for outside image. Why in theory there are too many nasty things happening in the country. We're going to be looking at it. Will the lobbying firm be able to create jobs in Liberia? Will the lobbying firm be able to solve the unemployment crisis in our country? Will that lobbying firm be able to unite the Liberian people? Alexa and I, Jerome Roosevelt, will be dipping deeper into it and getting to know exactly what the government seeks to achieve in this particular money spree. $100,000 every month. Every 3 months, $300,000. Your government is going to be spending $1.2 million every year. Tell people to go outside to the country, the world, and be saying, like, when I find control, the government, they're okay with the president uniting the country. to other president, he's speaking to other people in the country. Too many things to talk about. Moderate. There are different conversations we're going to be looking into. We are told that Richard Nandekun, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and his members have taken a vote of no confidence in Sheikh Mustafa Al Kouyaté. What is Kouyaté's what is his crime? Kouyaté was able to refer to the Liberian president indirectly as a no unifier. We are hoping that somebody will share that clip with us where he recommended that President Baka start to get involved with real, genuine reconciliation. We're going to look into it. We're going to look into that topic. Oh, yes. In addition, he branded the Liberian legislature as a corrupt entity. For somebody to arrest it, somebody may mean to understand that it is not because of branding the lawmakers have been corrupt, for which the vote of no confidence is being passed in him. But again, it is as a result of this, his critical stance against President Baka, whom they said gave him job. The biggest crime he committed was to tell President Baka that he is vindictive indirectly. The biggest crime was to ask President Baka to utilize the reconciliatory approach in solving Liberia's complex problems. Too bad the president, who doesn't have thick skin for tolerance, will now call Adena Cooper's boyfriend to convene a session where a vote of no confidence to be taken against Sheikh Mustafa Kouyaté. That is it. With the vote of no confidence taken, we are going to be looking forward to the executive. What will President Joe Baka do? Oh, yes. What will Ahmed Joe Baka do? All of these plus many other different conversations will form the basis of the presentation right here on the Tripartite Show with Alexa, Jero, and I running deeper into the issues. Remember, the cash giveaway is on, and the more you play, the better your chances are. With star 255 star 1 hatch. Lone Star and use us and orange use us star 255 hatch. The more you play, the better your chances are. Like $7 a play. It is no longer $100. Whenever you have $10 forward, and we are lucky to have between 2,500 and 10,000 Liberian dollars as the cash prize. Let's take a break. When we come back, we bring you times of Liberia of Women's Empire. And later on, we inform you that this presentation and all other radio presentations here on 87.9 will have Tip Me Liberia as the official sponsor. So this show is proudly sponsored and associated with Tip Me Liberia in collaboration with Crime Stoppers Liberia. Let's take a break to be right back.
Yo, hello. I want to talk about violence. More violence is indiscriminate. It can happen for any reason and to anyone. Until we do something to stop the sort of vigilante side justice in this country, none of us will be saved. My Liberia is Liberia of hope. In my Liberia, the people talk. Violence is not part of Liberia. Violence leads to poverty, damage, injury, or even death. And we are seeing recent months several parts of Nigeria, including Monrovia. Talk to people in your community about violence. Stand up in mob justice. Be a community. Liberia is all that we have. Must all unite to uphold the rule of law. The rule of law. Old man sense, thanks for this. Is old man sense.
Okay, so welcome back to the program Freedom Up on 87.9, the official voice of Freedom Communications Incorporated. I think the sound is better up now for those of you who are watching us online at Freedom Radio Liberia on YouTube and Facebook. We're live and streaming across the world via those platforms in the coastal areas, specifically in the counties where we have our coverage. Those of you in Cape Town, all the way across the Bow water side in Sierra Leone, you're listening to us. Those in Buffalo, Cape Mount, Bonny, Montserrat, Nagini, parts of Bone County, and Grambassa. We are beaming across those places live on 87.9 and beyond. Jerome, Alexa, good afternoon.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you,
Those of you
joining us
under
through
that tree,
the
Transaco,
the bosses.
bosses.
We are grateful to be here
Mhm.
once again.
Alex, good morning. Um, good evening, good afternoon to all of you. We'd like to say welcome. Today is going to be our last presentation of the week, so that means this is the weekend's presentation, and we'd like to say welcome. And I promise you today that we're going to have a full house, as you can see, for those of you watching, and if you're also listening, you are listening to us. I, Jerome, people here in Lakeside right here. So, like to say welcome. We have a lot to talk about, and please welcome.
Okay, so basically, there are a lot more happening in the country. You mentioned Keke operators, and I'm very glad that most of our followers are people in Keke. And by the way, at about this time in Rogo, whether you're commuting from Douala to Waterside, whether you're leaving from the different corridors in Red Light, Kingsville District, or somewhere in central Monrovia, commuting between Town, Piana, Wazy, all the way down, Benson Street, Clay Street. But most of the KKs, out of 100 KKs, 80 of them listen to Freedom Radio Liberia. This is undeniable. This is something you cannot, Alexa, something you cannot, dispute. Is undisputable. So we are grateful for all of your patronage. We're grateful for your loyalty. We're grateful that you are following us on a daily basis. That's why we are the biggest in the country, the biggest non-government sponsored radio station, the biggest. That's why we continue to be up there. That's why we are the target of distraction. That's why we've been envied by people, especially when people say, "Okay, I'm gonna like growing like one community, Jerome and Alexa," and people say that nothing will come out of the board. Okay, the ball part, you ain't got work. That
You for
good for nothing. Nothing will come from and on that beautiful Sunday. Something that everybody can do. Right? And you are stepping in a brand new ride. The signal lights are all baby. The wheels are shining. Your car music is booming in the cool evening air. Perhaps to some traditional Bible sound, Jamaican rock, Jamaican rock, real Jamaican rhythm. Maybe your last is set up.
Africa is so be appreciated.
I don't mind. I don't mind Jamaican.
Yeah.
And you will step in your community, and as you're driving slowly, your car wheels, keep sparkling the lights, on your neighbors.
People wondering,
And they're seeing the windshields all sparkling clean. The woman can see themselves through your stuff. Uh,
I, I don't know where you are. We're still having complaints about
okay.
just Monday.
No, but the sun is going to be okay. Hold on, the sun. But that is imagine if you were taking your time. Taking your time and moving. So this boy who we thought would have died.
yeah,
This boy who we thought hunger would kill. This boy who we thought nothing will come from out of him. How come he's this packle. That's how people. That's how we are. That's how we are. In the midst of all of this
feel
suppression.
to
Oh yeah, rise, all all of the time, going to rise and stand tall. We remain here. The minute for whatever. But at the end of the day, we're good. We are better off. We're okay, and that's where we are. So we're hoping that Chris will come and solve this particular sound issue. I don't know. Hold on, Alexa. I think I have to step in.
Step in as well.
Okay, just hold on. I think I have to step in here.
Like, keeps having trouble.
Okay, I think I have to step in. So if we're better on, let us know.
Yeah.
Okay, the sound is not good. Okay, let us know if we are good. Those of you online, let us know if we are good on the radio.
Echoes.
If we are good on the radio, please text us and let us know if we are good on the radio. Okay, if we are good on the radio, please text us and let us know if we are good on the radio. Chris is not listening.
I don't know if
We need to have Chris come to settle it. But why we try to get it set up for those who are following online. Yeah, your turn. Who can you address it? Who can you address it? Yeah, the online people can be fighting. Yeah, pressure a lot. We know a lot. We know, I mean, please handle it. We have audio. I mean,
so we're okay on radio. We're not good on.
okay, so we're good on the radio. We want to be good on Facebook as well. Then we'll be okay. Yeah, where are we? Yep, we're okay here. So we are trying. So Chris is trying to settle it up. It's been worked on. So if we are good on the radio, yes, on the radio, yes, we are good on the radio. Keep giving us feedback.
Left ear on the radio.
Okay, so Steven Bass said he thinks. So Steven Bass says we're good now. So if we're good, let us know. The sound is okay on the radio. I'm talking about on the live TV, please.
Yeah, so we want to know if we're okay on Facebook and YouTube because you guys are already saying we're okay on the radio.
Oh yeah, so we just want to know if we're okay on the radio. I mean on YouTube and Facebook, as a matter of fact. So Mr. Go of Dole Community, he's one of the biggest barbers. A good stylist.
Stylist.
The picking used to cut my hair when I was there. But not there again. I run away.
The man got it going on.
No, I ain't got it going on.
Got it going on
So,
for real.
are we okay? Okay, all right. So we're good now. We're good. I think the people say we're good. So please, we are good. Check your phone, restart your phone, and go back. If you're not good on Facebook, restart your phone.
Wait, Oliver.
No, because
wait. You not pack your crew. How did you pick up a crew today?
no. Yeah, because we tired now. The pressure is getting worse.
And you feel discouraged.
Oh, yeah.
When you want to move, when they say we're not getting you.
Yeah, one fire. We got a lot of things on one fire on. Then it was we go, and that's exactly what it is. But we are better off now. We're better off now. So by the way, send
The barber?
okay. So Mr. Go just told us that we're good.
Okay.
And he's one of the barbers in Dole community, very, very effective, very young guy, determined, and I hope a lot of businesses will come your way, my brother. If you live in Dole community, ask for Mr. Go, and he's going to give you one fresh, clean cut. Mr. Go, he's there, he's right in Dole community. So the whole efforts listening, the whole world, in Dole community will quite
And
ahead.
you also go for home service.
Oh yeah, I mean he's going to do that.
Oh, you're not getting out of the mail.
But again, that's exactly what we are. So Tip Me Liberia is probably associated with Freedom Radio Liberia. So all of y'all will be sending me money. I also give them a Tip Me account. They'll send me money there. I won't send unless I have money. You'll send money there.
No, they will send it to you. You can say no.
You get a relative in Liberia. If you have your relative in Liberia, you want to send money through your relative in Liberia. I mean, use Tip Me. Try to download Tip Me.
Get the app.
Get the Tip Me app. Register. And do the rest of it. It's very effective. Cost effective, as a matter of fact, and very, very easy to use. So that's exactly where we are. But Jerome, too many things happen in the country. What did you hear outside of our main topics? Chit chat. What did you hear? What did you gather?
Like small topic about this stuff that do not want to rest. This issue about the low project. I heard
Mr. Cummings?
No, not Mr. Cummings. Gongle is concerned.
Councillor Tewon Gongo?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's saying President Bouaka told the nation that he didn't know anything about
Mhm.
that particular project.
Mhm.
Up to today,
Mhm.
there is no one out of government. No one has been punished. So, in his own opinion and understanding,
Mhm.
that the government of Liberia under Joseph Bouaka is
Did-
not fighting corruption.
They deceive us.
Yeah, surely.
They lie
Yeah.
to us.
Alexa.
Oh, so you said it should be out of our outside our topic.
Oh yeah, I saw our topic. I mean, just.
You know when the show starting, the rating, I know
Yeah.
like a rating is becoming.
So, so okay for today, it is definitely outside of our topic. But I think we started yesterday. Yekakoruba continues to persist regarding this high diet
Mhm.
from the port. So he keeps saying the same things over and over again. And he is still calling for an independent investigation. There are people who are also still asking questions about that. So that's basically one of it outside of our topics as well. And it goes back to another prominent sons of our country also joining Mr. Cummings to ask about the status of the project in Norfolk County. That what is it? Is it owned by a spiritual individual who we cannot see? The
Mhm.
person is in the spirit, because 1 minute it is not owned by this person, 1 minute it has security implications, the next minute it belongs to the president. So everybody has some sort of a concern about it. And now Tewan Gonglo has joined Alexander B. Cummings to ask all the major questions. So far, so good. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so basically, the country is still where it is. Interestingly, the national team of our country, the Lone Star of Liberia, is preparing for the upcoming African Cup of Nations qualifier, rounds.
Oh, they go straight to qualifier.
Yeah, I mean the qualifier rounds was
Yeah, they
supposed to
gotta
start. They
play
have to
all that.
qualify before going.
I thought there was this preliminary round before they.
Yeah, I mean it's just one blow to put it in one group. I think it's Liberia, Mali, Cape Verde, some other country. I can't remember, but Liberia, Mali, Cape Verde, some kind of country in one group. So it is the best out of four. Maybe FIFA. I mean, CAF will come up and say maybe the best dressed team or the best runner up and something. You'll find stuff about it.
Two qualified.
Yeah. But that is not okay. Two from a group.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not too familiar with how CAF can do her thing. But the main conversation is the fact that the Elevate budget is, I mean, was submitted somewhere around $5 million for the national team preparation and everything. You will be surprised to know. That the committee that was set up by the Ministry of LFA to mobilize money, the mobilization committee headed by Ludo Tapet, the political reverend and chairman of Unity Party.
It's been a long time
Good.
since I listened to him.
So we are being told, and based on the record before me, based on what we have, the mobilization committee is requesting for $1 million to mobilize money for the national team.
Requesting for money?
Okay, let me not use the word request. In the Elevate budget for the national team, there is $1 million allotted
for mobilization
towards the mobilization committee. So that $1 million they will use to raise money.
Huh?
Yes. So if we have $1 million, why are we giving it to a mobilization committee?
Why should the country be doing
Yeah, that's what I want.
search for money as well if you already have and you don't even know how much you're going to get? Huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is the situation we have. And our sports reporter, who happens to be Thomas Kojo Rohag, broke the news a couple of days ago, and maybe during the course of the week we will have to get him on board and make some inquiry, because I think it doesn't make sense that we'll be allotting $1 million, $1 million US towards the mobilization committee when the committee is supposed to be looking for money for us. I mean, who does that? What kind of sense does that make?
Now for the 5 years, you get argument.
Because I'm actually trying to understand this.
You know, so what is the rationale? What is the rationale in that you are spending $1 million, for evaluation committee to do their job when there's no guarantee that they can give you 500,000.
Wait. So the mobilization committee is requesting 1 million.
Yeah, they 1 million to start work.
Yeah,
They placed $1 million in the budget.
1 million is already there. For
Yeah, in their
So
5 million budget for the mobilization
exactly.
committee.
So they're going to do like the regular activities people do to raise funds. Is that so? Where
Oh yeah.
We
where are
start
they
from
going to?
no, we start from Broad Street.
So they're doing the thing that we can do for our country. When our country needs
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, so
So
they go right ArcelorMittal, they go right G Martin,
they don't need money for that.
CRC and all other places. So Luna Tata is saying he would need $1 million because when you go with B Martin, you go have meeting with B Martin, you will be enjoy, you will carry car, you will buy fuel, and fuel for you carry him, fuel or liquor be in your car, and so you can drink, a dog and drink. Everything that we use.
The thing is,
Uh-huh.
I don't want to say this and be like we're not part of the committee, so you don't know how we're going to go work. But usually you will have to write letters. You know what I mean, to different individuals, different companies, if you want those people to actually, contribute. So it is not something where you would need like a whole huge amount. You read letter, we need to buy the stem again for how much thousand? Who's
The LFA has buses. The Ministry of Youth and
youth and
Sports,
sport?
they have vehicles.
Exactly.
They have money there. And that's the same thing they brought.
Logistics. They already have. So
And the same thing they brought in yellow machine for how many million, they say they want 50 million
they're
again
going to
before
go
it
for it.
start.
Yeah.
I don't know how this other government is operating. Is everything about a love for money? I get behind you for money.
It is not. It is now the love of money
Yeah.
brought us here.
Not the love of liberty.
No, it has changed, obviously. But I'm actually trying to put this in a manner where it makes sense to me. $1 million. You have Luto Tape, you have other people who are members of the committee probably. So what exactly is the plan? Does it have a special plan where they think that they will need this amount? How your name went to
No, but the thing here is, the country is hard. Watch the counter meet that just ended. Nobody seems to be interested in, sports. Everybody
it was
is
not as
concerned,
happy as
about
it used to
themselves.
be. Yeah.
So you don't even know if you're gonna raise 500,000. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know.
You could still at LFA headquarters and write the people you want to write. Be sponsors, whether you want to write Orange Liberia, to move from LFA to come to Orange Diamond Medium. Copy. You have cars.
Yeah.
So probably you're going to gas these cars. The one of the cars or two of the cars you're going to go to Orange Liberia, for example, and going to take letter or more. After that, they go to another company. That's usually how it is. And if they also want to have like an event where it is a fundraiser, you invite citizens and other people. You go to SKD or somewhere else. You just put a big bucket in there. You play our music. Everybody like get something. You drop it and stuff like that. So I don't really know how they're doing this whole mobilization thing. Is it the people who are there that need to be paid? As well. I'm actually trying to understand.
You will not get it, and myself, I'm not going to get it. You bring
Yeah.
another person here, the person will still wonder because it's about how our country, can move forward to sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everything before you do it, they must pay you the budget of the Ministry of Youth and Sports because it's all about the national team.
Yeah, it is.
The national team. So even if we can get it 1 million, you can send your princess. You don't have to go. 10 person or 20 person can't go to a company to say, "Oh, we're going to Orange, or we're going to Lone Star, or we're going to Beer
No,
Mountain,
no, no,
or we're
no.
going." You just send a specific team.
So you have a mobilization committee, right?
Yeah,
And on that committee, you have people who are designated. For example, you have Alexa, you have iJerom. They're going to distribute letters
yeah,
across different companies and individuals. They already know the work they're supposed to do.
yeah,
Monday morning, our gym is going to get up, Alexa will get up, and to an end, they know where they're going to meet. Whether they're going there together or not, they know where to go and meet. What a mission, carry letter. You
carry
carry the
letter.
letter, the Jehovah Witness. That's what we
Yeah,
do when it is come to meet,
yeah,
actually. So you go, so you carry letter. That's number one. The people who will be on entertainment,
hmm,
because while you're on mobilization, you need to also focus on entertainment. Entertainment brings a lot of different individuals who are interested in that. That is like you creating a hap around our team because you want to encourage them as well, right?
hmm.
So you have people there who are designated to focus on entertainment strictly.
Exactly.
They already know what they're doing for entertainment. How many sound systems, something you need.
You the money is already there.
You see?
The money is
So,
already there.
guys, we told you the sign online. The sound is being worked on. So you're going to comment all the different comments. We're working on it behind the scene as we told you. So please stay patient as we go about. We cannot stall the program because we're not as clear as we usually are online. So we're going to continue presenting until the sign is worked on. You see my boss man audio now here because they're working on thing and behind the scene. So you're taking it easy, yeah? Small, big girl. It will still be back to yeah, it will still be back.
Kulu temper.
Yeah, it will still be back. Okay. So
Yeah.
easy. We're going to be back. You're going to hear us loud and clear. You're not going to have any technical issues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bagu.
Uh,
No.
now I'm borrowing that word, that phrase. Yeah. But
And this is the first time in the Republic of Liberia, under the previous government, Ellen, we are presumably Taylor. Nobody used to be asking for 1 million to go look for money. They had the Lone Star Dollar rally here. Nobody asked for 1 million, and everything about this government is just strange. It's like group of people, they came together, they reached a particular place, they just want to grab money because perhaps they know they will not come back. Princess, this is serious.
Body
Yeah,
was
the more
into.
money can now.
So please let us know. Please let us know
Yeah.
if we're okay on Facebook. Let us know. The same way you were commenting earlier on that, hey, the sun up good. They all say the sun good now if we good. Yeah, we beg you because we don't want to keep pressing one or two buttons and it is not good. So let us know. Okay, so I think
The
we go
sound,
now.
the whole sound discussion carrying the time.
It is, and
Yeah,
I want wasting time on it.
yeah.
Everything other thing to talk about, like for real, you know. Okay, but you're saying we're okay. You're
This
saying
time around.
yeah. I'm reading different comments. It is much better. Okay, the sound is okay. It is much better. The sound is okay. It is good now. Oh, big girl, when I read a comment again, you okay? When I read a comment again,
I'm under the sun.
oh, big.
Today, the funeral speech,
Please manage the sun. Please manage the sun.
it
Yeah,
says okay.
Yeah. So please,
just manage it.
please manage the sound. We beg you. Now,
Yeah,
I left my phone.
I'll go for you. Don't worry. Where yeah?
It should be with Chris. I mean, we're fighting on managing the sound until a lot is happening. Now, listen. While we are talking about the government wanting to give legal type of $1 million just to raise money for Lone Star, they the government of Liberia is spending $1,200,000 a year, $1.2 million in America behind an advertising firm And the reason why they are spending that money is for the sole purpose of lobbying. Alexa will have to come and read the term and condition of that contract. I want Liberians to take their time and listen. The country is becoming terrible. Government is fighting hard at all costs. I'm saying it in the hub. Government is trying hard at all costs to find a better name for this country outside. But I would say pretentiously. The government is pretending to give Liberia a good name. In an effort to do so, your government has signed an agreement. And let's say I'm about to read it. An agreement with an international firm by the name of Ballard Partners Incorporated. Their job that to lobby, to talk for you, to say, oh, you're going let's have money, and let's have a fun girl, and let's have attending school, and let's have need money for a car, you're going let's have money, and let's have in need. Their job is to talk for Liberia. Their job is to lobby for people. I'm with a lawyer. You care somebody, you say, oh, I mean, I don't care the people, but people go to court and go tell the people, say, so people free me. And you know, so that is what they went through. And let's all read the entire contract and we'll talk about what we know about this deal and why this government should not be getting involved in the kind of thing. Go ahead, Alexa.
Okay, I'm going to try to get it. Should I read the entire contract?
Yeah, the entire contract.
So it says contract for services. This contract is entered into between the Republic of Liberia,
The
which is
client.
the client,
Mhm.
Executive Mansion, Capitol Hill, Monrovia, Liberia, and Ballard Partners Incorporated, the firm.
Sizzle one.
Yeah, that's the address. Newark Suite, blah 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 blah, Washington D.C. The client and the firm are sometimes referred to individually as a party and collectively as the parties.
Mhm.
You have recitals. Whereas the client wishes to retain the services of the firm in order that the firm may provide strategic consulting and advocacy services to the client in connection with its business with the United States government. And
Mhm.
whereas the firm wishes to provide such representation as the client may from time to time require. And whereas the parties have agreed to the terms under which the firm will represent the client and wish to memorialize the agreement in writing. Now, therefore, in consideration of the mutual, should I stop?
Let's go back.
Okay. Whereas,
This show is for the ordinary people.
oh, you want to interpret why?
Those in the
Okay.
keke, in the taxi, some of them do not understand this legal whereas. So we got to interpret for them. Go back to the first portion in this contract. And Jerome, I want all of you to take your time and look it up so that our people will have a clear understanding because we need to get it to our people. Go ahead.
Beginning of the recitals, right?
One by one.
Whereas
Mhm.
the client wishes to retain the services of the firm in order that the firm may provide strategic consulting and advocacy services to the client in connection with its business with the United States government.
Okay, so the client here at Liberia, the first part of this paperwork is saying the client is telling the firm that the firm will be responsible to ensure that they advocate for Liberia, especially in connection with Liberia's relationship with America. So the client will be saying, America, you don't put sanction on Roland Giddings for the 22 million road and say you're going to be, but we're not seeing the result. Client will don't put sanction on Joe Baga Minister Stadium for the $5 million project where the bay in Lufa where nobody know they hear until. Client don't put sanction on the Minister of Finance for the off project expenditure where GAFA involved with. The first part of this document is for the client to be the one to be presenting a good image to America so that America will see Liberia as a better country as opposed to the real thing what's happening. Go ahead. Number 2.
Whereas the firm wishes to provide such representation as the client may from time to time require.
Okay. So for which
is the second?
No, the second one, right?
Yeah.
The firm wishes to provide such representation. So the company now that we're giving our 300,000 to every 3 months also agree in the paper that anything the government tell them to do for them, maybe for example, the government here say, oh, Gregory police go Kinjo, the K3 Liberian citizens who are there protesting police brutality. Oh, Gregory police, they're cheering on protesting all Capitol Hill, blind cheering. The blind people cheering, the Crow people yes, protesting, the put tear gas on them. All the time they were doing the Capitol Hill something, the old women go protest all Capitol Hill, they poke tear gas in the old lady about the other old man feet, the police pick up her in the Texas, she almost died. These are police brutality. Maybe American government will put sanction. Maybe the government here, the government will tell the client, we're hearing they say they won't put on sanction. So client, we go test the department, we go tell Homeland Security say, Gregory a good man, he can be on TikTok. You can be doing bad thing. Even though they didn't happen with a client, and you know, getting money, go tell Homeland Security, go test the department that Greg is a good man. Don't picture them go in Kinjo, you must say, find a second way to defend it, but don't make it a PSA. We the one killing our own people, and even though our police go came out and go care, but we must face our image there. And client agree in the document. Number 2 in the document, the client agree that no matter how it bad, no matter how you take the money and pay $10 million property in 4 years when Liberian children can eat food that will satisfy them, when parents do not have jobs, no matter how terrible the economy is, and you're paying property in 4 years, the public paying new property, we will continue to tell America that you're not stealing, you're not doing anything bad, you're running the country smoothly. Client agree in paragraph 2 of the agreement. Go to number 3.
Whereas the parties have agreed to the terms under which the firm will represent the client and wish to memorialize their agreements in writing.
Thank you. So we will get our money every 3 months, 300,000. Your job is very simple. The people in the opposition say they begin from NSA and are true. They begin from NSA, go rape the 15-year-old boy, do get into the ball. You kind of information that we're not wanting to be passing America so the American government can say we're not serious. So the government can say we are irresponsible. So beg you, that your job then not to be facing our name also. I want a job that to get the money to pay your 100,000 every month. You want a job that will tell America say, oh, America, you know what it is, and you know, even though that the NSA man go do get into the labor, but now I'm saying you, and now the government saying you, it's an isolated case. Don't hold the whole government responsible. Even though this and that, your job is to tell the people that the soya man who went missing in November of 2024 and up to now they not find him. Your job is to say the government is working behind the scene and doing everything possible to ensure that it is addressed. Or you will even lie say it's not happening because they will not come and can check the soya people one by one. Your job is to clean us. Our job is to give you the money. So, say you agree, we agree. This line in this letter, this document is saying we will now put everything in writing. In writing. Then you will know say your job that to get on good email outside there, our job that to tell that bring money what they so use to send the children to school, they so use to build roads and do other things and give it to you. Why you eating it? You lying for us. Go ahead. The next portion of the contract. Jerome P get a contract also.
Now, therefore,
Mm-hmm.
in consideration of the mutual confidence herein contained
Mm-hmm.
and intending to be legally bound hereby, the parties agree as follows.
Okay, so still we already agree on all the three things that y'all will be lying for all, we just giving you the money. That the people who can enjoy y'all go and make it fun for all. You know, that the army man who will say it's true, they say 8 times in the head, y'all talking say maybe a gun malfunction that will make it happen, impossible. All the things that bye y'all will face it. Still we already agree. Let's move forward and tell y'all how the thing will be done, how the payment will be done, how y'all receive your money, you know, and how we expect for you to do our work. Go ahead.
Number one, you
Mhm.
have term of agreement.
Good.
This agreement shall become effective, the effective date upon the date this agreement is signed
Mm-hmm.
by both parties
Mhm.
and shall remain effective for 1 year,
The thing we in a 1 year thing.
initial term.
For the next 1 year, we'll get a 1 point. Okay, we'll go to the money issue. But for the next 1 year, your job here, what we agree on in the first 3 columns, is to face it for all. The Supreme Court say, Roger Kouana, the real speaker, we must go back to the legitimate speaker. We refuse to do it. We advise the president to work with the illegal quorum. He did it. That's a disrespect to the rule of law. It's a bad precedent, but y'all must face it for us. Anyway, how you want to explain to the American people, you must do it, but you must do it in a way that the American people will not see the president as a disrespecter of the law. That's your job. And you'll be doing it for 1 year. When we satisfy with it 1 year, we can renew it. Go ahead.
Effective date of the agreement unless either party terminates the agreement.
Mhm.
Upon renewal of the initial term, this agreement may be terminated within 30 days
Mhm.
written notice by either party.
So, according to the agreement, for example, so the way how Crowd Common and policemen went in Jordan that time, you know, general election, and the K3 cheering. Then let's say maybe the American people, the human rights people in America, they get documents, they get pictures, they get video of the children where die. And the government said, look, you must tell the people in America, say, we not get nobody die. And you know, the contract say, hey, not because y'all promise to give us 300,000 every 3 months. And so when we not satisfied on certain line, we forced to do it. The contract say we got right
To terminate.
to stop that whole deal with y'all. But when y'all let you know 30 days ahead. So if they say they want put sanction on Grand Como for police brutality, what dropping in King John, where they beating poor people in Montreal, the MCS student protesting, the wasting tear guy in the eye. They say they want put sanction, and then the government keep telling them, say, your last say your last say nobody will tear gas. Your last say nobody will kill in King John. And people like, what will give you the money for your lie? The law said it put no say that lie heavy. Whether not able to lie. Whether their own company reputation will be at risk, the company get a real estate from people, the 300,000 is plenty. But you know what? You carry your money back. We not want it. That other lie what you do, it's too heavy that human being it. So the law say in that portion, each side can terminate in 30 days time.
30 days.
So the government can even wake up and say, look, we told you say I'm a lie that we not get nobody in Kinjo. Or you go here and say, oh, it was a mistake from the police. That's how we wanted for you to lie. So because of it, we find people who will do the real lie because you're not lie part, you're not really good. You can terminate in that part of the contract. Go ahead.
Number two.
I hope you're understanding it down the line. Or you're in the cacao. That's the arrangement. Go ahead.
Number two, you have duties of the firm.
Okay, what is going to do?
It shall be the firm's duty
Mhm.
to consult with the client
Mhm.
and advocate on its behalf before to advocate on its behalf
Those
issues the client deems appropriate before the United States government.
Okay. Okay. So it shall be the first duty to consult with the client
Yeah,
and advocate on its behalf
exactly.
those issues. So that the same thing. So the firm will always come. No, the president coming to the State of the Nation address. The UN General Assembly and issue a war crime code will be asked about what happened. All being war crime code simply doesn't die. Just leave the whole thing. So our job is to tell the American people why you're delaying with the war crime code, and so forth. So everything is also inclusive of this particular portion. What's the next one?
So we're gonna go to number 4, right?
Good.
Number 3.
Number 3.
You have duties of the client. It shall be the client's duty to provide the firm with the information necessary to best represent the client.
Number 3, duty of the client. The client here is the country, Liberia, the republic. So the contract says
Like you again, away
the
from me.
client is responsible to tell the firm, which is the company in America, what thing the company must do for Liberia. That is the way I've been talking.
Yeah.
So, for example, there are people who go to America and say, look, there are human rights violations in Liberia. There is a record on the state security actors torturing people. They tell in the capital arson case, they allege that they were tortured. They were threatened with sodomy. They both threatened to sodomize them. They beat them, injured them. They went to hospital. The hospital found out that they were injured as a result of brutality and torture. In the Western world, it's a big crime. So the firm said that you're in the government will tell us what thing we must say, what thing we must do on your behalf. So the way people say you're torturing people, Jerry, we will tell us whether we must agree and beg for you or we must deny it. Whatever you will say, what we do. So the government can say, you know what? We torture the children, but I want to tell people say that few beginners were high, they didn't want to do the torturing. But the government realized or put the torturing like that. Or they tell us we don't torture nobody, no evidence. So it is the responsibility of the client to feed the firm with what the firm should do for her. If LeBron said the whole year and not tell the firm to do anything, the firm will say the whole year they'll not do anything. The year end, they'll get them $1.2 million. That's the contract. That ain't done that. Go ahead.
And the second part of number 3 says, it shall also be the client's duty to timely compensate the firm for its services.
They do what are we lie? They money. What are we not lie for your money? What are we doing? Once you people did not terminate us 30 days to the current time, it shows that we are in business. So at the end of every 3 months, please make sure that our $300,000 now Liberian dollar, $300,000 will be paid in the record. It say on time. They say timely what?
Timely compensation. Right.
So it means 300,000 every 3 months, every quarter. Go ahead.
Number 4 says compensation. I think here it is explained properly. It says the firm shall receive from the client a fee of $100,000 a month. That's the fee.
Okay.
For the firm's services under this agreement.
Okay.
Plus the reasonable out-of-pocket costs. Oh wow.
Okay.
Associated with the representation, including but not limited to necessary registration fees and travel expenses such as hotel, airfare, car services, and meals, excluding costs typically associated with the operation of an office, such as overhead, staff, and equipment. The fee shall be paid in quarterly installments of $300,000 a quarter, with the first quarterly installment being due upon the execution of this agreement and continuing to be due on a quarterly basis within 30 days of receipt
of an
invoice from the firm until the termination of the agreement. The firm will bill its cost quarterly.
Good.
And this is signed.
No, wait, go to the signature. Go to the signature. Wait, go to the signature. That portion says, every 1 month, our country where even rainy season, LEC not stable in some community, will be giving that firm in Washington, D.C. $100,000 every month. Every month. The firm will be sending their invoices every 3 months, and your government will pay $300,000. I know somebody who hearing me now who not eat yet, who not get food yet to cook. Somebody who going credit, 1 cup of rice, with the bitter boy and the memory and the jet tie in the plastic, they put the pepper there, they put the memory on the tie, so that when the rest dry, they put it there, they mash it. Somebody who waiting to find some kind of coal to go boil the dry rice and they not even know where to get the oil from. I know the person best, right? That's what your government is doing. $300,000 every 3 months. $300,000 you open one pineapple factory in Riverside that can create 500 jobs for Liberian citizens in Riverside. In 3 months, $300,000 you open juice factory in Monserrato. All the plum you can be picking, you go send it to the factory, you make money. The factory will produce plum in the bottle, they'll produce plum in the pack. $300,000 inside of that factory. $300,000 and set up a poultry farm to produce chicken egg in this country. $300,000 a farm, it can do a plantation to be harvesting plenty and be facing plenty chips, be facing plenty flour. They get plenty fufu what they can put in the pack and will be exporting the $300,000 of your money. They will be given to a firm in America and will be telling the firm what to say on their behalf in the United States. And they say not only that 300,000. They say, if for example, Joe Biden say, who buying the horse in Lofa, $10 million property. The U.S. Treasury Department and the State Department are two institutions that always work in line with tracking international corruption and money laundering crisis. In an event where the firm operating in other parts of America, maybe the guys are in Delaware, or maybe they're in Chicago, or somewhere in Michigan, far from DC. Delaware is closer to DC. So maybe in Chicago or Minnesota, somewhere far from DC. So if the guys are supposed to go to DC to meet with the Secretary of State of the U.S. in Washington because of Liberia issue, the contract say the plane ticket where the men will buy.
Yeah, airfare, hotel.
The hotel where the men will be in.
The food they're going to eat.
The food where they will eat. The trash car, the Uber.
And in case they also need an office, just in case.
The Uber and everything. And for that particular reason, in our state, they will be running after maybe the Claire very common name because of the children where the K King Joe and the blank where the Ben PT, maybe they get sanction only. So Claire, what I want if the men who is going to be talking to the Claire, if the men will be in Virginia, for example, or other places, if the men are going to do anything there, the government will pay. So imagine if the boy who in a frame is a criminal, then hello, listen to me. Do you know that we have record? People reported out that the 22 million hours you're going to use on the 100-day roll. You're not spending everything there. So we got to go to the State Department. Maybe 2-3 beginning in that frame won't go ball in Florida. And so the Secretary of State will be in Florida. So we got to go meet him. Florida to the hotel in Florida down the beach. So when the hotel room that $1,000 up in there, and we got to spend 2-3 nights there. We got to send about 5 persons to go convince, our men on economic affair, our men on the other affair, in our country. When I tell you 40,000, they will send it. Nobody go send one hotel in Florida and go chill, put people together and send it back to Gafan. Joe Biden, you're not real because we're going to be tired when you go. So at the end of the day, we will be spending a lot of unnecessary money on that firm. Your money was supposed to get you a job. The money that's supposed to feed you. The money that's supposed to solve the problem in this country. The contract is saying the guys will be able to go to negotiate and all their internal small operation will be on in America that the contract will pay in. It doesn't cover their headquarters.
Oh, no.
It doesn't cover their overhead. Staff compensation because they are their own company. That one they will pay the staff off per month. But if the staff leaving Washington DC to go to New York, to go to another place, they don't have offices there, they don't have homes there. Whatever they will be eating there, wherever they will be sleeping, whichever car they will be driving, the government of Liberia will pay. So you're not discussing 300,000 every 3 months, right? But tactically, you are talking about 500,000 every 3 months. That's how the country money is being wasted. Go ahead. Who does sign it?
This is signed by the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs. Samuel is Steve Kuya. Oh, date May 18, 2026.
Last month.
Hmm. And on the other end, you have the Barber Partners Incorporated signed by Brian D. Wallard, president.
It's okay.
Wow.
So
May
Samuel
18th.
Sikwa, the Minister of State, signed for the Republic of Liberia, while Mr. Bala himself signed. He's the president. So his job is to go and say what the government of Liberia will tell him to say. So apparently the way Mr. Cummings is now telling the Liberian government through the LSCC that he has given them 1 week, Jerome and Alexa, he's giving them 1 week to provide substantive information about the FOIA project. When Cummings talking to that, you know what Cummings will go do now? He won't go to Atlanta, Georgia, Washington, D.C., and go tell the minister, hey, the government in that country, they stick there. You got to do some sanction. You got to go send a few sanctions there. So these men in power now, finish contacting Balak, a firm, consultancy firm, to say, okay, come here, Oscar FN, you soon go to Freedom FN, talking plenty here. Say, you want DBN, I will pay in that property for the pay in local. So you get ready to go depend. You must say that Echo, when the Jemia, you must say that Dumuya, when the Jemia again, you must say that deal from Puma, when the Jemia, you must say the surprising. Man, this is how your country money is about to be wasted. A quote unquote rescue government. Do you need to pay lobbyists? Do you need to pay lobbyists? When you're doing what is appropriate for the country, in the interest of the country, you don't need lobbyists. You don't. That you are paying lobbyists is a clear indication that you have failed to live up to the expectation of the Liberian people and the international community. You don't need to pay lobbyists. It's like bribing the teacher to pass. Do you need to bribe the teacher when you can study? Do you need to pay somebody to tell your story? Do you need to do that? Oh, yes, you have to do it. Because the boy who saw people killing somebody in Lofa County and ran to the police station for help, the boy was discovered dead in the same police station. The autopsy report said the boy was killed. He was murdered and not suicide. Oh, yes, and apparently that's why you have to go there. Oh, you not know. Oh, now we know why you're going to find lobbyists. You are finding lobbyists because you are building $10 million property when you promise that you will not steal government money. When you promise that the government will not squander any opportunity anymore. But a gigantic $10 million property with no power, no man. A property with no owner. But government police officers with long guns providing protection to it. But you're not government. Oh, yes, you got to go pay people to lie on your behalf. You got to pay people to lie on your behalf. And we can go on naming the rest of it. The rest of it, we can go on naming. Yellow machine scandal. The Americans are tracking the money laundering going on. You built out a commercial bank over $8 million. No justification. Oh, yeah, so you got to find lobbyists to justify why you have to do that. You are dismissing all the tenure position holders in the country, violating tenure laws. Do you know that the Liberian legislature, Alexa and Jerome, and you fellow Liberians, do you know the legislature is being supported by the Americans? You said other people didn't support. There is a committee at the legislature called the Committee on Public Account, the PSC. That committee is often supported by the international partners. America is a fundamental member of those global donor organizations that are pumping money into good governance and so forth. They feel disappointed. I mean, they're often disappointed in the administration when they find out that things are being done foolishly. Laws are being disregarded. The lawmaker went to work and said their position is a tenure position. An act of legislature creating a tenure position. You came to power and you are disregarding the tenure position. You are disrespecting the American taxpayers' money that they pay. Because to pass those legislations, they must spend some money on research, on other workshops and other activities to get people participation. In the end, one president came to power and they're respecting all the tenure positions. The Americans are concerned. The international community is concerned. And so they are concerned about how governance is deteriorating in this country. And that's why Steve Spikwa, being cognizant of the fact that there will be tons of international condemnation and sanctions on the government, he thought to advise his colleagues. That goes, son, let go find coaching. Let go first one will be talking for oil. Because pay the reaching. It won't find someone to talk for all. It will be difficult. So they go find a lobbying firm. Yeah, that's why you're finding a lobbying firm. Because you know what you're doing. If your hands were clean, you would not bother. A child who can go to school and stay there until in the night, and he can go look for your uncle to go bake for him. You can go find your uncle to carry you home. Jerome, he did it when you're small. You go find your uncle to carry you home.
One of my aunties.
Oh yes, your first one to carry you home. Because if you go home alone, your power beat the hell out of you. So you gotta find your auntie to go, oh, brother, I can't do you. Turn on the auntie will lie on your behalf. He went to my house, he went anywhere. No wonder you were in one creek taking bath. You way back now, swimming in the creek. Everything red. But because your auntie loves you so much, you won't want your dad to flog you, so you accompany you and say, oh, Jerome, to my home with the children studying you. And when your part do that, he leaves. That's what the government is doing. The government is finding an uncle who are going to intercede on her behalf. And that intercession is not happening unnecessary. I mean, it's not happening easily. It is coming at a cost. Over $5,000 from this will be spent every 3 months. 500,000 in Obi Biscuit Factory in Boji's town in Riverside County. Jerome, there are over 100 human beings who work at that biscuit factory to make not less than $150 US a month. We're giving it to the Ballard group of companies in America to lie on our behalf. To lie because Gary Como's police were not patient manner enough to engage the Cayman protesters, and they went to start shooting the protesters in Cayman in King George. So we have to spend over 500,000 every 3 months to go and lie. To go and lie about it. We are spending over 500,000 in 3 months on an American firm to lie on our behalf because a minister was alleged to have raped a 13-year-old girl. The police director said we should find DNA first. A total new law in the country because a United Party official was involved. Oh yes. So instead of going to jail as a pre-trial detainee, while the case is adjudicated by the court, Gregor Como said they must find DNA first. And so because they know the Americans are aware of these shortcomings, they've gone to pay Ballard consultancy. This is terrible. It's a shame on the government. Boom! Especially at a time where people are hungry in the country. Just think about how many old men are still passing around, begging from whom to whom. You know, Jerome. I know, Jerome, if you were home, one old man go to your house now and say, my son, something here. Think about all the people who are in destitution, who are passing from place to place to get one cup of rice just to cook, and you are wasting a whooping. Oh yes, you are wasting a whooping $500,000. Joe, you're wasting a whooping $500,000. Joe put a lie on you. This is your country, fellow Liberians. Now the rescue government. I ain't gonna say more. After you will go take calls.
Yes, thank you so much, Khan. Thank you so much. You did extremely well. And yes, when you look at a country, you look at the people, like you said, many persons out there, they don't know about governance. And when people come to them with propaganda and they see that person, presumably because of how long the person been around, and maybe you say, and this is the foundation, 45 years experience. This is the issue. All of our people will wonder and say, why are we not making our own stick food? Huh? And this huge amount of money going out. And the problem with this other Unity Party government, Now, somebody will say, "Oh, these things happening, this and that, this and that." But like I said, I will continue to say, when Joseph Boakai was vice president, he didn't learn on the job. He didn't make that contacts. So it is giving him tough time. People can love it. For people to love it for you and do things like that. But who are those people that you know to love it for you? Why is the Unity Party government always found interest in taking huge money away from Liberia at the time when the country is hugely in need? Now, let me just bring you back to this. This is the same Unity Party government, but I just want to bring you back to something. And I want for all of us and other folks to know that. Let me just read it. This is 31st January 2014. After 2014, we are in 2026. Lot of millions of dollars were wasted, and the country stay under the level of huge poverty. Members of the House of Representatives have set up a special committee headed by the Committee on Judiciary of the body to what? Probe the more than 200 million allegedly spent on international public relations by the Unity Party of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Like all of us said, the people in the country, they're looking for job. They're looking for money. Let's forget about whether you Unity Party partisan or you CDC partisan or you ANC partisan. They are undecided voters. They are people who are citizens. They need jobs. And you wasting 100,000 every month. And now you know what you can do in Africa. You go rent somebody or the more and you say you not got money. You don't do that in America. So the government of Liberia is obligated to give this 100,000. So you ask yourself, why are they giving 100,000? What kind of investment they bringing? Oh, to Jago say, oh, the government of Liberia doing well, when we know in the country that, hey, everything is not well. We know that the government is breaking down homes of poor, innocent people. And you have white American people who already get money. Whether they are legitimate, whether they are people can find way through to bring companies in the country, all you want to know, let those people praise you. This is bad governance. This is a shame. What, like all of us said, why can you open many companies, if not huge companies across the country? You have a country that can president 10 million. They can surpass president with 10 million. They can tear our 3 million and go build warehouse with it. Now they have crossed the sea into the United States of America to waste money. Like they will want to lie. Look, liars will always want to associate with liars. People should have contacts. If you want to lobby, you should know who you're going to. We saw President we are going to other countries. We saw him with the Turkish president. We saw him with great leaders. We saw Ellen Johnson Sirleaf bringing the American president into Liberia. Boakai, where he went, Kosovo. What can you get from Kosovo? What? And you taking our 100,000 in year 1.2 million a year to just go waste it because this time you don't live on loan. Folks, we know you have a SAR, but this is dangerous. This is the chaos. This is disastrous. We just didn't expect this. Oh, so Boakai can take 100,000 a month and just be giving it contra money, and you want us to appreciate. If you were taking 100,000 to say, okay, the 100,000 that we gave him per month, or 1.2 million per year, these are people who are going to look for companies for us. Then you making sense. Then you making sense. Let Bwaka show us his friends in the presidential cycle. We want to see them, and then we'll clap for him. 100,000 for a puff of the country like Liberia. You know how it looking at? It looking like Jerry Roosevelt's son, Hezekiah, taking my money, go give it to Bill Gates. What nonsense is that? Oh, I just want for the person to be protecting me, defending me, doing this. But all of the bad news in the country, you are aware. This few days they were talking about 4.something million. Mayu, Ebola is not in the country. The same people talking about 4.something million to go and fell something that doesn't exist. Why are just treating this country like this? Wow. We are not able to plan our own rest, our staple food, but we're able to take $4 million because tomorrow the president will lie and say, give 70,000 jobs to young people. Spirit that we don't see. Because we have a government that says since Liberia had its independence, they have built more roads than all of the governments in the country. At the end of the day, they will come back and say that information we give is a lie. When another man goes to the radio station, he comes back with information. He says, oh, the thing's stuck in the machine. That's the kind of government we have. But you want us to clap for you. When you get in the street of our country, young kids, they are begging. I thought we had a president who said, once he's president of the country, no child will stay in the street. This government is a shame to the society all over. This government is a disgrace to our country. 100,000 a month. So that agreement is that what are those boys? I will call them boys. What are they waggle? They're not waggle. 100,000 will go to them. A poor country like Liberia, without any friend bringing in anything, our government is obligated to pay them 100,000 US dollars. That's it, Oliver.
Okay.
That's it. We are in a mess.
Okay.
A complete mess.
That's exactly where we are. The government is on a particular looting spree. When you check it up, one of the guys connected to that lobbying firm.
It's obvious.
Yeah, when you check it up.
It's obvious.
When you check it up, one of the guys connected to the lobbying firm. But I hope we didn't have a technical issue here. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. But listen. I like how Jerome put it, and I'm hoping that in the end, Liberians are beginning to see, Jerome, they're beginning to see and understand how terrible the country is being managed. And no matter what you do, I see a lot of you Muslim people, Sam Jackson, go talk, you ran after Sam Jackson, politicized his wife death. Robert Bestman, on the other hand, his wife, what a wife or girlfriend, another lady to pass up around him. We didn't see the police investigate that in public, carry camera to go arrest him or do stuff. But we can all understand because Sam Jackson was a critic. We all understand that Prophet Key is in jail today. We all understand that Yeke is at the verge of being illegally removed from his position as a representative. But we all can understand the different sentiments that will follow when people are being critical about how you run the country. Be it as it may, let us message go forth that regardless of what you think you have at your disposal currently, as a regime, as a government, there is one thing you cannot remove, and that particular thing is the suffering of the Liberian people. The people are in destitute, people are suffering, the people are going through a lot of horrors. It is extremely dangerous and insensitive on your part as a government to keep wasting resources that are supposed to impact the people positively. This is terrible. This is wickedness. This is happening when people in Joe Barker's hometown, Wasonga, are struggling to find food to eat. Even rehab where he lives, there are people in the swamp in rehab who are going through trouble. I mean, too many troubles. You're spending $300,000 to $500,000 every 3 months on a frame just to beautify your image when internally you are messing up. Stop violating the laws of our country. Stop politicizing the Supreme Court, the justice system of our country. Stop disregarding constitutional orders. Stop police brutality. Stop the arrogance. Stop all of what you're doing. A country with 5 million people, with such toxic condition, with such toxic, living condition the people are in, unity is far-fetched. 5 million people divided. They are this divided. I mean, this as in THRS. To the point that they are so divided like this. And the government is supposed to run a unified country will instead abandon national reconciliatory endeavors and jump to the point of hiring foreign lobbyists. Man, how do these people think Liberians to be? How do they consider Liberians? This is appalling. You're ruining the image of this country. You are damaging this republic. The country will not end with you people. The country did not start with you. Joe Barker is not Joseph Jingen Ramos. No, he's not Joseph Jingen Ramos. He will never be the last president of the republic. There'll be another president after him. Why are you guys bent on ruining all of what we've suffered for in this country? And you think this is funny? And you think this is fun? $1.2 million just to lobby? Your job should be speaking for you. Was it necessary for the president to have purchased $1.2 million cars to use when his predecessor had already turned over 2 brand new Land Cruiser Jeeps? When you make smart, efficient decisions as a regime, you don't need lobbyists to bring the international power to you. They will see how serious you are and they will go to you with proposals. You don't have to beg and bribe lobbying firms to get you favors. Man, this is appalling. Fix governance. Settle the issue of bad governance. Settle the issue of how you call disregard for the Constitution. Be respectful of the laws. The last time a managing director, Jerome, was reported by Chinese. The Chinese said Sekou Doumbouya duped them.
Yeah.
Then he ran into an agreement to open factories in Bomi and other places. He duped them. Those Chinese kept crying in this country for justice. The government did not listen. Doumbouya is still at the Freeport of Monrovia as the managing director of the National Port Authority. The Chinese are in tears. They've gone back to their country to narrate a terrible story about how Liberians are duping foreigners. How many lobbyists can fix that? Jerome, how many lobbyists can they hire to fix that particular situation? How many? How many lobbyists can you get? Instead of you paying lobbyists, you settle the issues going on in the country. You settle it. Look at how people are in destitution. You walk in the street of Monrovia, you see people are literally crying.
Exactly.
No, you don't need to ask the man how he is doing. You know how he is doing from your face. People's going through stuff, difficulties, not because they do not have the means to hustle, but even the little hustle that they are trying to find, the government is suppressing it. Do you need lobbyists to solve that problem? You're marginalizing citizens. A few of you are conniving with criminals to steal people's property in this country, demolishing people's properties. If not for Guinea taking Liberia land, by this time every day people demolishing properties. Jerome, because of that Guinea thing, why you see demolition go down. And the Guinean soldiers are not come to the country to take that part of Lofa. Every day you would have seen demolition because almost every day we have machine all in the place. To the point where Mo Ali himself confessed that people are going. Who are the people who will be brave to go to the court today? If not people who are connected to the government. If not people who have connection to the government. What's the government in power? The ANC government? The Liberal Party government? That's a unity party government. And the president will address the country and say, God ain't making new land. In the face of agony, in the face of people going through destitution, in the face of people losing their properties that they live in for years. And the only thing the president will say is that God is not making new land. And you sit here, you're in the taxi, you're in the Kilobin bus, you came to hustle, you don't even know how much you're carrying home. You came to look for a job. They did not even allow you to sit the interview. You came to meet somebody for assistance. You didn't see the person because the person decided to hire from you, not because they hate you, not because they don't want to give you, but because they themselves going through stuff.
Yeah.
So you're going home disappointed that you credited $5 to come to town to meet your uncle who will give you money, but you're going home. You don't know how to pay the person $5 back. You did not see your uncle. There is no hope for you anywhere. You did not leave food home. The current to your house finished. Your wife is pregnant or she got something else you want to do. You are in destitution. Your country is spending $500,000 on a foreign firm to do what? To lie on their behalf. This is pathetic. Interestingly, this is the government we have. And when we say it, you go after us. When we speak the truth, you suppress us. When we speak the truth, you blacklist us. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do whatever you want to do. But be reminded that Omen Joe Parker was not the president of Liberia in 1847. He's not going to be the president when Jesus Christ is destroying the face of this earth for glory to come. He's not going to be. Liberia will be here. It will continue to be here. Regardless of whatever happens, we'll still remain here as a country. But the government should be reminded that in the face of abject poverty, it is nonsensical to spend such a money, such an amount, in the name of paying foreign lobbyists. This is sad. The Republic is bleeding, Jerome.
Exactly.
The Republic is bleeding. And I'm hoping that someday the country is going to be liberated. We can go to the lines. But before then, Jerome, let's take this quick break to be right back on 87.9.
Yes, there no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. I can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. Hey yo, excuse me mistakenly. I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused now. And I just wanna ask you some questions. Oh, is it based on money? Is it based on presidency? Is it based on technology? Is it based on war? Tell me, we are major. Oh, we are major story. There's no job, no money for hustlers. We We got major in we got major there's no job, no money for hustlers. Don't take up coverage, the rainy season coming so in the ghetto. All the houses are full of the kids, nowhere to stay. Come and see the widow, living in a street with her children. Since the daddy went to war to fight, he never lived to see them. The children have no shelter, the children have no education. The children have no one to call their friend. The children have no food to eat. We got major, we got major. No job, no money for hustlers. We got major, we got major story. There's no job, no money for hustlers. How many people do you love, man? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you have out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No cause, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you have out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No cause, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know.
Okay. Oh yes. No job, no money. But your government is spending close to 500,000 every 3 months on a lobbying firm.
There is no job, no money. You don't know story.
Okay. Keep your telephones on and get ready to play. Yes, get ready to take part in the conversation. Get ready to call us on 086 500 104 086 500 104
To places where people are suffering.
0776 104 104 to be a part of the conversation. Get ready. Oh, yes.
Come on.
That's what it is.
How many people do you love?
That's what it is.
How many people do you cherish?
Why people are suffering, your government is spending $1.2 million every year. Oh, yes.
Job, no money.
On a lobbying firm.
No glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know.
At the end of this song, we start to take calls.
People do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you have out there? Most especially poor men. No job, no money. No cause, no glory. No help for poor men. That's what we know. We got major. We got major. There is no job. We got major. We got major story. There is no job. I can't stand no more. Number 4. I cannot go to school. There's no more money.
Okay, that's what it is. That's exactly what the songwriter is saying. Picado, I cannot go to school because no more food. I cannot go to school. But my government is spending $1.2 million just for a firm to lie on their behalf. 086 500 104 0776 104 104. Let's go to the lines and talk to the first question. Hello, sir. How are you? How are you doing?
Thank you very much. Mohammed, in a corporate town portfolio with our community to stay like bread for justice. God, thank you very much. God, in my mind, this government is a walking contradiction. Everything God criticized years is what they are wallowing today. Maybe they claim they are doing well in our country. Why are they spoiling our country's money? In my mind, this cancer parameter are still we are returned. Thank you very much.
Leave me right there. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. How you doing? Go ahead, David.
I thank you originally after guy me of this government having consultancy or lobby firm to lobby for them. After we were told that General Morgan had all of the big guys in the world as his friend. But the last time I checked, Morgan went for this summit in Tanzania, and President in the hall was asking who that all of them. So it is funny. I mean, the Morgan will take our money because he's very popular with the word. Money is APS, he cannot be recognized. So you would take our money while people get food to eat. Guys, it was surprising to know that a young lady walk out to be the relative while trying to take that girl to give somebody to pay. But the girl was asking that you help us in the factory. Guys, that's how terrible the country is.
I know.
You see the police asking you for help. A young lady that's supposed to be good enough to do this on herself.
Thank you.
Asking for small things. If you spend all kind of money, we are disappointed.
Thank you. We leave you. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute.
Hello?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yes, I'm hearing looking at this committee.
Go ahead, Aaron. Let's hear you.
Yeah. We are in a big problem in Liberia. Liberia to be President Boka, nothing better is up to President. Everybody in the country. There's a lot of food suffering in the country. Nothing was going on. Why do we keep speaking the country like this? Sending money to America, why people in the country are dying? We never knew that for the 2 years or for the 4 years for women we have used like this country. We don't know where to stay. We are suffering. We are very much disappointed in this moment. Thank you.
How many people do you love? How many people do you cherish? How many people do you help out there? Most especially women. No job, no money. No plus, no glory.
Okay, no job, no money, no glory. The country is terribly, terribly tough. This question, hello, how are you? How you doing? Mm-hmm.
And I remain a pushing for the return of President Weah. And probably member of concern for justice. The question we are asking, these guys are so obvious that the country image was destroyed. President Boakai has restored the country's image. However, we are now about to start using 100,000 every month for lobby. In that particular lobby, the Boakai government are initiating. It's not intended for any return. The only return is to cover for their human beings in the country. Okay? The giving of citizens by record now, the taking of people of joy because they are associated with political parties, extra distress killing, the frowning of violence now in the fucking on the street when you go to the hospital, people are dying at the hospital door. That's why they want to go. So yesterday, instead of President Weah or other government was doing it, President Weah government was doing it itself, we were wasting money. So the 100,000 that you spending every month, what are you doing with it?
Thank you.
But this is how I was thinking about that. Please, let me confirm one thing. Look, we need to not believe everything in America. Before doing their business, they're looking for customers. What we need to do as a citizen, to pull yourself together, re-elect Blackard, or and say, I'm American, if I'm supposed to look at your budget lobbying for this government. Well, these are the things that are happening at the hospital. No medicine people are dying at the hospital too. Here at the picture, why are they sick there? Somebody will see it, information will go out. Why do you believe people? They're doing their business. That's what you should do. When not talk, this is the problem. Why are they going to this embassy and sit there and let the people know what is happening in the country?
Thank you. Thank you very much. No job, no money for hustlers. This person, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you? Go ahead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
crime. On what crime you okay? So they may spoil our tax money and not gonna get money, taking money, saying that they're not okay. Why is he no country can send money to Nigeria? When I get money, you okay? That's why I get money. Everything suffering. You know the people buy directly in the next 15 days. They taking money, putting your contract for lobby. You okay? I want to tell you I told you. I told you something.
Oh yeah. We dare the government to deny it. We have the whole document. We dare them to deny it.
Okay, you are here. They have for the ambassador was going from place to place, going to butcher, going to hospital. I don't say about nobody saying here for. By the time we are going to go, we are not getting to that. Yeah, everything I can do back then, I kind of like. Okay.
Thank you. Let's talk to the other person. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, thank you, Carl.
Go ahead, quickly.
Thank you, brother. The official spokesperson of Laboratory movement, Johnny Carwell.
Go ahead.
I can't get it. The reason is that this everybody is in power and I can. People spending 300,000 just for people houses. 400,000 just for people houses. Sitting in their phone day. I thought they both said you get all the expertise and you see the power. I thought the law is that to labor people company to claim your content to invest. But now is that to get the power and I will come out your image. Why is everybody doing? How you guys will get it to know? You guys keep to rescue this country. You see, to do good things out of the country, I don't see you. But it's on the other way around, okay? And this is the way around the country. Because people are going to die and hunger. You see that? It's nice and equipment. This is the boy, I just I'll take a brother and we'll go to nowhere for this. Why do you spend the money outside the country? It's the wrong man over there. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, my dear brother. Thank you very much. Let's go to the line and talk to a lot of people. Lawrence Spencer, you hear it. Your government is spending $500,000 approximately every 3 months to lobby. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
You know, Kai, thank you. Let me say good evening to our generation and my beautiful brother, sister, princess.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Kai, for me, the level at which the country is deep and everything is even more mind boggling. Those are all who never believe in this 83-year-old failure who is presiding over the country. Could not believe that he will fast destroy the country in less than 3 years. I mean, you completely bring our country down on its knees. But what do you expect, Kai, as we speak? I don't know whether you are seeing now your Facebook page that you studio. The host of the studio just passed the whole of no confidential for speaking your mind but disagreeing with the legislature. So when you have the government that have become tyrannical, I mean that nobody can freely express themselves now. Our fundamental right been straight off the book. Have been going after people that are perceived to be open on the government or disagreeing with the regime of the day. Then you understand why Braga will enter our national treasury to hire some Guna guys in America in the name of lobbying. So it's not strange. Everything Braga is doing is for he is offering a economy and more able to say that the the population now has a thing in water.
Thank you.
It's a big whole failure, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. Let's talk to this person. Ambassador, let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Why is in America? I will send it to
now for people to talk for them.
all the where the anything will suffer here. Now whether you are going to save money, whether say you are bringing back butter, you need to pay. You're paying I was there. You're only in a bureau. Why you commercial? Why you're in your only in a bureau always happy. So you're not after yourself. Okay? Now we get it. We suffer here. They say that somebody come from get there. Whoa. Thank you.
Okay, we'll leave you right there. Let's talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Yeah, this is from Ebenezer Weston. We say wonderful people that joined from Central Virginia. You know, interested in bringing this thing down to the level of our mothers in the market. You know, my best asking, why are they sending money for? Now, Mama, when you get your child to go to school and you pay money for that child to go to school, the child is not studying, and the other day of why they ask you like, oh, Mama, give me so I can go prepare to the school and figure out actually do the clever. Now, why the government trying to do that to also? You get a young man who get a job, but he wants to buy a daughter, then he say, Mama, go for him.
The man will go tell the man that man those men are unrobable. When they go to that make a good change, the men are nice for the day that why the government is doing so.
Thank
The
you.
government is taking our high money. Like my best said, why are they sending the money back there for the president? Money is going to be coming from why are we sending money back there for? The government is sending that money back there so that people can say the people who they kill each other, the people who die, they are living, they are doing well. The government is sending that money just so they can say that the people whom they pray, the government bill who for them. The government is sending the money just so that people can be telling the American government that our people who are suffering, they don't have jobs, they don't have jobs. The government is actually trying to make us to know white outside, where back here they are blacker than anything else. That's why they're trying to do that. Why they put people call lobby fee. So you see how wicked they are to the Nigerian people.
Thank you.
They are not serving you well, but they're making themselves to look like angels outside there. They are cruel. You know, they don't need to be anywhere around power. Let's try to screw people with electric broom. Thank you, man.
Thank you. We leave you right there. We talk to this person. Hello, how are you? How you doing? Oh no, we missed out on that person. Hello, how are you?
Yeah,
Good evening. Let's hear you.
my name is Isaac. First, before son of KK, I'm calling the conversation of this evening from a resident into the conversation. Our government is not being wicked to us. It is too good. Like, killing others to say, one of the audio, that things we did there, I think God without forgiving us. I think they know that all these things are right.
Go ahead.
That audio is the audio that simplifies some of the things that the government is going to do. Please, that thing is government things, not the money outside of the country, like the old lady said. Where the money coming from? Don't be sending it back there. What is the luxury that is looking for? That is the clear plan of these people to us.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
That these people will
Thank you. Thank you. Let's leave you right there. We take this question. This should be and we call it a day. Hello, let's hear you, ma'am.
If you are the last one on your show,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. You think we are going forward? No, we're not going forward. Our country is doing the wrong side. Okay. You're doing well. So like the partisan, you're doing well. You pay to ask lobbyists to come out for you. Even the lobbyists will be itching and nothing their hair. To take land from them, will be difficult for you. Okay. Because the thing is outside there. You know, you can read, you can see. Maybe you can read it. I let them okay, you can see the video out there on social media. Even around us here, the embassy get all the things in their care. The first thing out they say you fail, massively you fail. You are not looking everything. You understand? People are getting job, no job creation, you fail. You brutal people in this country, you fail. Freedom of speech, you fail that one today, that may enjoy. So they may out of the parliament. They put out saying all those things, you can't spend money to find love and laugh for you. It'll be difficult for them. Because everything outside there, everybody seeing it. It's blaring. They're putting it on social media.
Thank you.
And they're taking statistics. And you think you can laugh to the UN ambassador? No. She see everything that's going on here. Everyone lets her off. They want to help us. A matter to all. I want to put leave and say you 10 of 8. They want to even fear to all that when you pass. Then you tell me what to work for them. What will be out here? Our children in school. We are hungry.
Thank you.
We are homeless. I went for see.
Thank you.
They do well. They'll be out for them to laugh. They will knock their time. They will not say laugh for them. It will not work. Evident today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We leave you right there. We take this person. Go ahead, quickly. Let's hear you. Then we go home.
Okay.
Yes, sir. We are talking. Let's hear you, Fab.
Always you see this parable when small children, whether any girls, when one is to them, the brother when the girl say, God, oh, let me say, that days you were looking for, that days you were boxing your head, they did are coming, God can show it, but we deny it. It's time now. I prepare you up. We eating drug having. People eating drug having no food. Yeah, now. Thank you. May God bless you. I go see.
Okay, thank you very much. We are talking about. We leave you right there. Let's talk to the last person. You are the last caller from the diaspora. Let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, hi, KOK and Alexa and Jerome. This is Joseph Kelly calling from New York.
Go ahead, Joseph.
Most people are Liberian people. Look, let me tell you, you can squeeze orange and get apple juice out of it, or you get pineapple juice. And this is what we, have been saying. Can you imagine now the money you're spending? There is no, how to call it, pills in hospital. Medication are not there. People are dying, but yet you're giving somebody money to just go laugh for you. Our children are sitting down on floor, not going to school. People don't have food to eat, but you get money to somebody to go laugh for you. Where we find ourselves, my people? You see, there is no discipline in a lot of these guys. Financial discipline in any form, no discipline. You just get out and waste money for nothing. No wonder why MSA in government for all these years, nothing to show for. 12 years, nothing, you went broke. All the time he said was Toya, nothing, he went broke. How you expect that person to direct us, my people? How you expect that person to lead us? When they man got nothing, he's just there to spend our money with it.
Okay.
Go travel and out. That's why it's I don't know the calling Jerome what they're on the shopping that time now. They are on the shopping there. They are shopping. They go find people they have to lie. But this is what we value people. We thank you guys because every night we share these kind of things so Liberians can be able to see, to know the truth. No matter how well they try to model the water, we react and monitor all of you guys are doing anything. Bring all the fight. People get to know and they get to learn about it. Now people will be educated. Thank you all very much. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Jerome. We got to go, but with Robert Bakoya. Robert, go ahead. 2 seconds.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity. Okay. Thank you for the Liberian people who are doing pro bono job for us. I just want to close this whole show here like this. You know, KOK are worried right now, as people on the radio are worried. Seriously, you know why I worry on? Because the country have been mortgaged, the country have been looted. So from now to 2019, there are small suffering the future government that will come. There are small difficulty will come to go through. Okay. Because the people are just getting everything outside down.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Are you calling the radio? Hello? Hello?
Hello, my dear brother.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
First of all, let me commend you. I know you are about to close, but just give me a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to bring to the Liberian people attention. These people posted pictures of Elon Musk, the man who sponsored Donald Trump to become president.
That's right.
Who else they lead again to lobby for them? That they have to spend $100,000 every month to talk good about them when things, the situation in the country is not good. $100,000 a month to get visual impaired people off the streets. That money can get the Zoko off the streets. That money can help each district monthly to make it better. District 11, where I live, go look at the streets there. $100,000 can do a lot. But anyway, Liberians will see. Liberians are seeing for themselves. And I hope 2029 they will make the right decision.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We got to go home. We got to go home from here, Jerome. Let's go home. We return.
Next week, we want to say thank you. Our princess was here earlier on. And yes, thank you. But just understand that we are in a complete catastrophe. Thank you.
Okay, so until we return here on Monday of next week, have yourself a wonderful time. Anthony Stevens will be here to take control. Until then, it has been a Freedom FM conversation and produced by Freedom Communications. Until we return Monday, God bless you. Bye-bye.
Stories from Bible pages. Keep out the stories of our people. We're not too concerned. We got a lot of people in the ghetto, people on the block, people in the streets.